Let's talk about made-to-order jewelry and the correct way and incorrect way on how you can sell this type of product. So, say a customer comes to your website and they find a particular pendant, for example. Maybe it's a pendant with a moon and stars, or it's a lion head pendant, or something that requires some extra work. The type of item that you wouldn't necessarily want to keep in inventory all the time because it could take a while to move it. Well, this is a great item to do made to order or cast on demand, or however you want to describe it, where the customer buys the item, you use the customer's funds to produce the item and keep the margin left over after delivering the product. In theory, it's an excellent model. It's like print on demand t-shirts. And it can be great for your business if you know how to do this correctly. Now, the main hurdle for this will be, how do you sell it? Because the process is the process, and the product is the product. And if a customer contacts you, they're already interested and sold on the product. And the only thing that's going to blow the deal is if they don't like the idea of having to wait for it. So you have to find a way to make this a compelling story. The wrong way to do it would be the customer calls in and says something like, "Hey, I love this lion head pendant. Do you have this in stock? I'd like to order this today." Maybe it's a $3,000 pendant. They're ready to go right now. You could blow the deal by saying something like, "Yeah, well, this is a made to order item, so it's going to take us 2 weeks to make it, and then we'll ship it out to you." The customer might not like that. It's a toss-up at that point. Maybe you blew the deal already because you described it in a way that wasn't compelling. The correct way to do this is going to start with the way that you're presenting the item on the website. So you need to be pre-closing the customer on an experience from the very beginning. Highlight that experience. So the experience that they're getting is a special bespoke piece made just for them. It's like a custom in that this is a highly detailed piece that we can't just make all the time. We usually only do it as a special order, but what we can do is we can throw in things like a free engraving on the back and so on. It'll be like a special piece just for you that only you have ever held. The ring or the pendant or whatever it is, only you have ever worn this piece of jewelry. That's why it's part of our special artisan line. So notice some of the things I'm saying here. We're making it sound like an experience. We're making it sound like something that is only going to be for them. It hasn't been sitting on a shelf. It hasn't been a piece that a dozen people have tried on. It will only be from the jeweler's bench to their hands. There's something spiritual about this. And then you can throw in something like an extra bit of service like a free engraving or something like that to really take it over the top with the value you're providing. So if you can present it like this, especially with like a branded tier of product that has a special name to show that this is separate from your other inventory, that would be the correct way to prime the customer to be ready for a little bit of a delay in exchange for a higher quality piece of jewelry with your made to order item.